Hello and welcome everybody. Today we're going to have a discussion about the unconditional love and the causes of that for us from Christ. So if you're interested, stay tuned. And as always, I'm going to pray for you at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so let's start off. Why would we receive unconditional love? And I just want to take you through a couple of scenarios. Number one is what happens if we have conditional love. Meaning we are only loved because we, let's say, do something in a certain way or because who we are. That is conditional love. So let me give you an example. Let's say I have children and I only love them when they are good, or let's say even if they perform, because I know that's happening in the world as well, where parents love their children and show love to their children only when they perform. Now, the problem with that is that children start to live a life of they feel they have to perform in order for their parents to love them. So they don't focus on what is reality. They only focus on to perform. And that's a very unhealthy way of growing up. And that's an unhealthy way of going about life at all, because then you're only going to do in order to receive. You're not going to do it because of love. That is broken love, and broken love creates broken people, and the world is full of broken people. So conditional love is, it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter what you have done, you are still loved. And Christ's unconditional love for us is tremendously big. So it doesn't mean you have to be perfect before you are loved. It means you are already loved. And I just want to give a warning, because most of the time people feel, well, because I am loved, because Christ loves me, I don't have to care what I do. I can do whatever I want. That does not make sense at all if you reason like that, because then you want a license to sin. And love is not a license to sin. Neither is grace. The fact that you are loved allows you to grow in that love and to become that love to other people as well. So I want you first to think of John 3:16. For Yahweh so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believe in him shall not perish but have eternal life. But you see, condition is to believe in him. It doesn't say a condition to be loved. It's a condition to be saved, is that you have to believe in him. But you are still loved. I love my children. Unfortunately, if they do something wrong, in the sense of we've got rules in the house, then there's punishment for that, because I want to train and teach them not to partake in what is wrong. But I still love them. Even if they are doing wrong, I still love them. It doesn't mean I agree with them. I love them. I still give them food. I still give them shelter. If they come and sit by me, I will still give them a hug. I'll still love them. I don't stop loving them. Love is not something that you switch on and off. That is maybe conditional love, and that's a broken form of love. But I want to take us to 1 John 4. I'm going to start to read from verse 17. It says, love has been perfected amongst us in this, that we may have boldness in the day of judgment. Because as he is, so are we in this world. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear, because fear involves torment. But he who fears has not been made perfect in love. We love him because he first loved us. Because he loves us, we can love him back. And because there's this cycle of love, then we're going to start to heal up. Then we're going to start to realize life is not about us and our desires. Love and this world is much, much bigger than we think of. And then in the day of judgment, we're not going to have fear, because we are loved. Doesn't mean, like I say, we've got a license to sin. It just means that we are loved. And then when we go into the judgment day, we know that the blood of Christ is there for us. But why There's an argument that people say, but why then do I have to stop to sin? Well, because of the effects of love. If you really want love to take hold of you, then you will allow love to transform you. And love will always transform you into purity. It's not going to transform you into corruption. It's rather going to take you out of corruption, because corruption is bad for you. Corruption is not good at all. So to leave you in your sin will not be love, because sin destroys. Therefore, if I see patterns even in my children that is destructing, then I have to say something about it. I have to do something about it. Because I love them, I don't want them to be destroyed. It's the same. Let's say you play with fire and you love somebody enough to say, you're not mature, or you're not able to handle this fire, it's going to hurt you. And you remove it from them because you love them. You don't punish them because they were having a good time. No, the fact is you don't want them to get hurt or destroyed. And that's where people throw out common sense to say, well, because I'm loved, I'm allowed to sin. No, sin destroys. Love is the opposite. Love heals. Love cares. Love is there. So think about this today. Think about the unconditional love. And because He loved you first, you can love Him back. Father, I pray that we'll focus on your word, your way, and your love. Help us today to accept your unconditional love. Help us to be transformed because you first loved us, because we are allowing love to have a perfect work in us. Help us to focus on your love today. I thank you for your love and your power. Thank you for that. In the name of Yeshua, be blessed.